Hey YouTube, I got an updated Gagaga deck. I've been getting a lot of requests from people. This is probably the most requested deck profile. People want me to update my popular Gagaga deck that I posted a couple months back. This is going to be my third, this is like Gagaga 3.0 in terms of the revisions of how many times I've revised the deck. This is still one of my favorite decks to play. I would almost consider it my main deck at this point. But people have been requesting that I include Gagaga Child and update it, so I went ahead and did that. So this is what I came up with. Start off, first we're still running triple Gagaga Girl. She's really good. There's an OTK play with the Maku mech, which is now included. 3 Gagaga Magician. He got some upgrades to the ultimate rare one now, from that premium collection tin that came out this year. And then 1 Gagaga Clerk, down from 2 in the last iteration to make room for Gagaga Child. Speaking of Gagaga Child, it's now in the deck. So there, 1 is enough. The card is not as great as people think, mainly because you cannot conduct your battle phase. So I like that the level manipulation is built in compared to Clerk. That's the only reason why it took 1 out to add in Child. And then I'm still running 1 Gagaga Caesar. You really only need 1. There's a lot of recyclability, or you recycle the cards a lot. So 1's enough. And the last Gagaga monster is the Gardna. Just 1 of him. So I'm running the full build, I believe. That's all the Gagaga monsters. So it's the all-star match, or all-star group. They're all in. And then to help them out, I have 2 Cyber Dragon, because he's just really good. He's a good beat stick. And he works really good with Gagaga Magician to go into a rank 5 exceed early on. And then returning from my version 1 of this deck, I've put back in Black Soldier Envoy at the beginning. There's really only 2 light monsters in the deck, but there's a lot of extra deck light monsters that they exceed summon. So once the opponent gets rid of the exceed monsters, then that allows Black Soldier to come out. It's not that hard, really. I mean, all you have to do is open up with a Cyber Dragon, and then with Gagaga Magician, you have these 2 materials that get rid of your monster. Like, typically you're going to go into Adrius or Tyrus with these 2. So 1 is light, 1's dark. Doesn't really matter. You detach your Cyber Dragon, you detach your Gagaga. Once that's already used up, then that sets up for BLS. So it's still possible to run him in here. So he was absent from my 2nd edition, but he's back. He's returning in version 3. And then we still have Dark Arm Dragon. He's returning. He's really good in here. There's lots of dark targets. And then 1 Gorz Emissary of Darkness, because he is just really good at stopping OTKs. Although he's not quite as efficient as Battle Fader. You're still going to take some damage. And then the heart and soul of the deck, which makes it all come together. Triple Mystic Tomato. This is a must to make this deck run fast. So that's the monster lineup. It's a very OP lineup. Next we have 1 Allure of Darkness for draw power, although I don't really like this card. Triple Gagaga Bolt. I upgraded them to the ultimate rare ones. Amazing card. There's so many Gagaga monsters. 1 Gagagawind from Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. I'm now putting this in. Special summon any Gagaga monster as a level 4. So it turns like Gagaga Girl into a level 4. It turns Child, Clerk. They're a level 4 if you want to use this card. Although it's kind of a -1, so you want to pick your exceed target well if you're using this. 1 Gagadraw. Banish 3 Gagaga from the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. So along with Allure of Darkness, more draw power. It's kind of like a pot of avarice for them. 1 Gagagaback. I'm testing this out from the tin, the collection tin that I pulled it from. It's okay. I'm just testing it at 1. It's a quick play, which is interesting. And then I'm still running my triple Gagagarevenge. Since with Monster Reborn gone, this card is even more useful than ever now. So it's still going to keep that at 3. 2 MST, just standard Magic Trap removal, Dark Hole, Mind Control, Book of Moon. Just really good. I consider them staple cards. So those are spells. For traps, 1 Gagarush down from 2, I think. Still pretty decent card. 1 Gagaguard. This is probably the most useless of the, or the hardest one to pull off. But still pretty, it's an okay card. Usually I side this out on round 2. But this is one of the cards that you will side out. 1 Gagagashield. It's okay. It can protect a spellcaster monster you control twice per turn. It can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, so it's pretty good. It's kind of like, I would almost consider it like safe zone for the Gagaga Magician or Girl or whatever. But it has to be a spellcaster target though. And then 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, and my tech choice out of the limited stuff is Compulsory Evacuation Device, because it's really good against something like Stardust Dragon. So that's the trap lineup. Pretty standard. For the extra deck is really where everything comes together. So 1 Leviair the Sea Dragon, because you're running Gagadraw, because you're banishing for BLS and Dark Arm Dragon, you want to run Leviair to get them back. And then the other rank 3 that I went with is Wind Up Zenmaines. It's just a really good stall card if things aren't going your way. So those are the rank 3s. For rank 4s, of course, we're going to run, and I just dropped him on the floor, Gagaga Cowboy. He's the Gagaga guy. He got recently reprinted in the 10, but this is the original Abyss Rising one. And then 1 number 50 Blackship of Corn. This card has put in so much work in a lot of my matches recently, so I've kind of been throwing it in a lot of my deck profiles. 1 Maestroke the Symphony Djinn, still very good. Rank 4 Exceed. 1 Evil Storm Ouroboros, because I can run him. And 1 number 66 Master Key Beetle, again because the Gagaga monsters are dark, so you can go into this guy. And then 1 Utopia, because he's good 2500 beat stick, he's easy to get out on the field, and he's a light, so he sets up for BLS once he dies. And then so those are the rank 4. For the rank 5, 1 number 33 Chronomaly Makumek. This card is really good to go into if you have Gagaga Girl, because she will make the opponent's monster go to 0. This guy will use his effect, and he'll gain all that original attack. It can end games in 1 turn. So he's really good. Chronomaly represents my Chronomaly. Chronomaly is one of my favorite archetypes. Then 1 Taurus, Keeper of Genesis, and 1 Adris, Keeper of Armageddon. These 2 are light, so they set up for BLS. This one's dark, also sets up for BLS and Dark Arm Dragon. So those are the rank 5s. For rank 6, 1 number 25, Force Focus. I threw him in because he's a light, and he has 2800 attack. So he gives you very strong field presence. He gets over a lot of things like Hyperion. So just watch out for Honest though. And then I also put in 1 Photon Strike Bouncer, because Photon Strike Bouncer, he's just same reasoning as Force Focus. They're just in there for strong. They have negation effect. They basically stop effect monsters. They're pretty good at what they do, and they're strong. So those are the rank 6 choices. And then for rank 7, returning from last time, number 11 Big Eye. He's dark, he's really good, he's spellcaster. You can even use that Gagagashield on him. And then 1 Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack. So those are the rank 7 targets. So that was the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is still probably my favorite deck. It's very fast, it has lots of destruction. It doesn't have a lot of weaknesses actually. So let me know what you think. This is version 3, including Gagaga Child. So as always guys, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks.